heathens on parade.
That's right.
I said, turn that thing down and get ready for school.
No, sir. No, sir. What's that? Man, what kind of look is that, dude?
That was the look of the crazed man who just escaped the attacks. They've been on us all morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have stood tall and resolute in order to bring you morning coffee, the show that comes to you live and scripted from deep, dark in the chocolate Milky Way. That's us. That's right. The show that comes to you from deep in the heart of the neo-urban ghetto. Here's morning coffee. That's right. The show we go over today's news just like you would around the morning coffee table, you know?
Yeah.
Hey, just smell a little bit better. We took our showers already.
Oh, that's wrong.
Hey, Vic, today we got to talk about a lot of political stuff, you know. The whole thing's about Osama bin Ladin. But we got some videos, too, about the Guantanamo prisoners. Were they actually a threat? Asylum seekers are rioting in Australia, so you can see what's going on. Hey, but it's not all bad news. One, we got to show you Australia, what they're doing about cigarette smoking, man.
Oh.
It's going to crack you up. It's crazy.
Okay.
All right, but then we got the pole dancing competition. That's right, and they say it's challenging stereotypes. So we got some music, too, because we got Science Sound.
Oh.
And all the folks from out there at the Comic-Con.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a day, what a day, what a day.
Hey, you know what, you guys, I feel bad. I wish I had somebody over here to do a lap dance, but I'm going to give a shout out to Mac up in Port Townsend, Washington, because he's trying to run with us in this program. We got hot picks, we got sports in this Laker Day, and I got a funny feeling we may go down 0-2. Are you ready for that, Mark?
I'm ready for it. I'll tell you, it's a new day. Let the new guard come on, everybody. So what you doing this morning? Get it together. I got hot apple cider this morning. But whatever you guys are having, get that fruit, that yogurt, those croissants. That's right. Get those illegal Cubans, those unfiltered Camels, that badass Cali. Whatever you're sipping on, whatever you're chewing on, munching on, whatever you're smoking on, baby. Come on and share it with us.
Hey, you know something, man? We're more than just urban. We are neo-urban. We run this. I'm going to be nice. I'm not going to say the words. I want to give love out to all our friends and family. Hey. You know, we may be in Beverly Hills this coming weekend. I'm not going to tell you what that trick is because we may be turning some. Oops, I didn't say that.
That's right.
I didn't say that.
We got to go partying this weekend. Oh, my goodness. Let me clear the cobwebs out of my dress shoes.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
My dress tennis shoes.
That's right. Hey, Kay, you get ready for it. This is the one time that I believe Mario's going to be under siege. And what I mean by that, brother, you can't run from them this time. The video vixens may not be there, but somebody will be.
Hey, man, hot, and bad. Come on, y'all. Let's just do what we came to do. Just be cool.
You know, I left it kind of hanging. I wanted to say something, but I said I will always represent good content and work on it because I truly believe that after this weekend, after we... there goes our animal.
The cat.
There goes our animal right there. They're gone. You know what? Let her be part of the show.
Crazy ass cat.
Let her be part of the show, man.
That's what happens. Yes, good. Man, so what's gonna happen? What were you saying?
Well, see, you know what? Only reason why I'm talking like this is because we had a big discussion last night, you guys, and it really dealt with what we call this big march that's coming up in South Central.
South Central, man. What the hell? See, here's the thing. Ever since Rodney King riots, anything this side of Wilshire, South Central, you know, stuff like that scared everybody. All of a sudden, you felt the definitions widening, you know, because it's always been code.
Right.
It's always been code for where the black people are.
That's not
where
it.
the black people are.
That's not it, man.
South Central, that's what it really means.
You know what we was talking about yesterday. It dominated our last night
well,
meeting.
because it's the Million Marijuana March that's coming up this Saturday. We've been trying to get some information on it because we want to get out there to cover it, you guys. We figured, you know, people were writing in saying, hey, are you covering the Million Marijuana March? And we were like, hey, I don't know. So we went to check it out. The website's a little difficult to navigate, but that's okay. We've assembled the crew. And so, Vic, I guess we're ready with a plan A, B, and C for Saturday, this Saturday, May 7th. At 10, it's supposed to start at 10 a.m.
Right.
The march, you know, see what we were saying, usually marijuana smokers can't march. They can't go real far.
Wait a minute.
About a block or two, then they huffing and puffing.
Paramedics going to be on
yes, we were saying, hey, how far? You ain't going to walk from Adams down to Leimert Park. Now, y'all don't know L.A. I'm just saying, that's a long walk
It sure is, man.
for a bunch of pot smokers.
Oh, wait a minute. We already said paramedics will be lined up like
You know they're
6
trying to
blocks
kill
away.
him. They're trying to kill him.
Yes, they will.
So we think we're going to drive down to where the start of it is and see if we get a little footage. Then we're going to backtrack and go over to Leimert Park and lie in waiting
You won't have
for them
wait.
to arrive. We'll be at the paramedic setup so that the first stragglers. Because I said, you walked all that way in them flip-flops? You know.
See, you're painting the wrong picture,
See,
man.
people say you painted. That's what Vic said. You painted the wrong picture of the marijuana march.
It's really
million marijuana. I'm just saying it's the million marijuana march. Now you know some people not going to be dressed appropriately.
Well, of course. But you know
They're not
what?
going to be dressed right.
Is there a bigger overall message for
Message
this?
is this is California, mothers. They legalizing it. So anyway, that's what we're going to be. It's March 4th, 2011. We're telling you what's going on. That's what's coming up for later on in the week. Hey, Vic, we have a slogan, too, for the week, by the way. And the slogan for the week, this one, again, is by Napoleon Bonaparte, the grandest of the little people.
Okay.
And the slogan is, among those who dislike oppression are many who like to oppress. Wow, that's what we're talking about today. And I guess it's for the political climate that's going on. So that's one thing we got to talk. We got to talk about the Osama bin Laden reported death, because the controversies are already starting. So we got to acknowledge some of that. We're going to deal a little bit. We got some videos about Guantanamo, because, you know, these are hot topics that have been lying in wait. And also that you've had, you know, dealing with immigration, Vic, they've had riots in Australia. At their asylum, they have some camps for people seeking asylum.
And you know, I can't wait to hear the rest on this, because I know nothing about the details. This is
that shows you what happens. Sometimes you have your country and people have a problem in a neighboring country, and the people try to take asylum and run to your country, except you don't want them. Don't like them, never did. Don't want their people.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
So
I'm not saying that.
So I guess that's the way the Australians feel.
I'm not.
You know, and you know how I've been on Australia's butt a little bit, because they were one of the countries that have one of the most active anti-black immigration policies way later than everybody. And so to us, this kind of continues. In other words, we're saying certain countries have a more deeply rooted history of racism.
True.
And so they are one. Yeah. So, you know, they don't like to have that thrown in their face, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I know what you're doing. You're holding them up to responsibility.
Yeah.
I understand.
So we'll do that today. So we got that. We also have the pole dancing competition, because people have been stereotyping pole dancers.
Is there a
reason? That pisses me off.
Wait a minute.
How dare you?
Wait a minute.
You stereotyping pole dancers. So we're going to challenge it. These people are challenging.
I don't get it.
The stereotypes of the pole dancers. So we're going to check that out. Now, a couple other controversial stories. A beauty queen claims that she was molested by the TSAs going at the airport. She said that she was subject to a search and that they touched her vajayjay 5 times.
Okay.
Some of you are going,
I'm not.
What's a vajayjay?
I'm not.
We'll talk about that during the story. Also, back on Australia, they have this. They want to be known as the most anti-cigarette smoking country in the world. So we're going to show you some of the ads that they're placing.
So you got 2 Australia stories.
What can I say?
One is proactive. One is reactive.
Well, it depends how y'all feel about it. You might not feel as proactive or reactive. Okay. You may not.
Okay.
You may not. Don't forget, we too have Science Sound.
Oh man, yes sir.
From Comic-Con.
Yeah. To bring in the whole dearth of entertainment.
We have some performance. In other words, at Comic-Con, they had concert series going on during the event. And this is Comic-Con, Wizard World Comic-Con, Anaheim.
Yeah.
We just covered this past weekend. Great event. One of the biggest events in the country.
Yeah.
But they had concerts going on throughout the event, and one of our associates, one of the people who's been here on the show that we support,
right?
You know, Johnny Roscoe.
Yes, in the building.
Well, they were there and performing it with their crew.
Yes.
And so we're going to show a piece of that, too.
Yeah.
As part of our stuff today.
Yeah.
We have a big entertainment section today.
Yeah.
Because it's Wednesday.
Good news, bad news, and the other stuff. So this is the other stuff, right?
Yeah, pretty much, you know, or it's our entertainment section.
Okay.
Now, how about you today? What about you? You know, the sports, it's been hot.
Oh, you know what? I always say it's a Laker day in waiting. And I think out of all the times that the series have taken place with the Lakers, you know, they can go down that one game. This is going to be interesting because it's going to deal with the idea that the Dallas Mavericks played a great game, and the Lakers did too and lost. They may have had a lull. So everybody's expecting that this may come down to, this is a very strong possibility that the Lakers may not rebound.
Yay! And where's my class?
I don't even want to talk about it. He's already there. Here, and we're gonna cover the Celtics because the Celtics are now even more injured than they were before, and we're also going to cover the Mark Liriano of the Minnesota Twins. He threw that no hitter, but there's some questions to me about whether if you throw a no hitter, you shouldn't have 6 walks in the game as well because is that called the tweeners? I don't know.
Well, tweener?
Tweener. In other words, it's not a hit.
A Twitter? Is that when you Twitter a wiener?
Yeah. It's not a hit. It's not a hit. But you put him on base. So is the no hitter really like a no hitter? Maybe you should call it no hit, no walk, no talk.
That sounds good. Oh. And then we got some hot picks too, you guys.
Yeah, I'll talk about that later.
So get ready. I think it's that time.
Yeah.
It's that time. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for foreplay. It's the who, what, where, when, and why of Pax Stereo TV as we get to know you and you get to know us, more importantly, because we got to tell you, did you know that you can have your own internet television station? Yes, you can be just like us. Think about that. Imagining your business, your promotional item, your record, your concert, your band live on the internet with the same kind of glorious setup that we have here at Pax Stereo. Well, almost. Keep in mind, check out our business-to-business services at paxstereo.biz because you'll find out about Pax Stereo TV, leading the revolution in internet television. Leading the revolution. Now, let me tell you something else. My name is Marl Hemsley. I am the builder, the creator of this ship. I built it, and I know it like the back of my hand. But sometimes, as I have told you before, it heats up. And I tell Vic to back off, don't take it up to warp speed, but he does anyway, and I have to yell, no, Captain, she'll blow. And sometimes she does, much to our chagrin. But even though I built this ship, the man who stands at the helm of the ship, the man over there that the ladies have nicknamed Sexual Chocolate, the man rumored to have the best elbow in the business, ladies and gentlemen, that is Victor Allen.
Right there, baby.
That's right. What is soul? I don't know. Soul is rusty ankles and ashy kneecaps.
Did I put on underarm? I don't know.
We'll find out. Ladies and gentlemen, together, we make up the complete broadcasting team. That's right. There's no cameramen. There's no audio or sound technicians. There's no cleanup crew. There is pain-in-the-ass cat, though, climbing around and stuff.
He's got you. He's got you.
I'm the ship captain. Victor's the co-captain. And together we are in control of the virtual experience that we call Mood Control, where the slogan is program, deprogram, and reprogram. That's right. 2 video switchers, 6 cams, 7 PC systems, with on-air live interactive chat. You can find Matt McAllister in the chat room. That's right, on-air interactive. Ladies and gentlemen, we are multitasking on steroids. We are self-trained and self-educated. We have never worked within the industry, and we are outsiders.
You see,
I haven't sipped my hot cider one time.
No, he's thinking about the march.
There you go. But what is this? 90 minutes of unscripted fun and immediately available on demand in full length. You can watch it again and again. But I'll also be cutting it up into 15-minute bite-sized pieces that'll be going out all over the internet because we are neo-urban internet television, a.k.a. Big T, Little V, radically transparent and part of the long tail. But the where is Los Angeles, California. We are the Righteous Brothers of Leimert.